It's not about motivation. Winners need discipline. Wake up and win today. Discipline comes from within.
Boxing King Media in association with the Riyadh season. Mr. EGIS KLIMAS, we're here in Gandia, Spain. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Alex earlier. Why Gandia? There's like nothing here at all. It's like ghost town.
Well, the team find here a good gym, the good weather, not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect right now. The good, again, good gym, living conditions, food, everything, preparation. It's perfect for to prepare for camp. It reminds me when I came here. It reminds me what I had my thing going on in Oxnard, California. Very, very similar, very, very close.
Similar weather?
Similar weather, similar views, no distraction, not much distraction for fighters. So I think it's a brilliant idea.
Fair play. Before we talk about the fight, I think we've got to give credit to Mr. Turki Al Sheikh, who he said in the interview the other day that he's paused his treatment that he's having currently for his illness just to make sure this fight happens, and that takes some dedication to do that put off treatment to make sure the undisputed fight happens.
Well, His Excellencies are different from anybody else in the boxing world. He does things. He doesn't talk much, but he just makes things happening. He has a lot of energy. He is very creative with advertisings and then the movies and all of that. So we blessed he stepped into the boxing and doing things like that. We should be very, very happy and very thankful to His Excellency.
I definitely back that up as well, Aegis. One of the things that's come from the fight being rescheduled, the most viral moment in the whole rescheduling was your little outburst with Tyson Fury. That did millions of views, that little moment. I like the fact that you stayed quite cool and calm, because most people would have cracked in that moment.
Well, look, then you're trying to put something together for almost 3 years. Okay, teams talking between teams, promoters talking between promoters. Everything is going back and forth, and everything is coming from his side. Never agrees on this, never agrees on that. I want this. You take 70, you take 30%, I'll take 70%. And you're going through those frustrations, and all of a sudden looks like you have everything made. Everything is going smooth, and 2 weeks before the fight, the man gets cut. Even it smells fishy, or you're not taking seriously. You're not preparing seriously. Your team is not preparing seriously. That's why we as a team, we're getting frustrated. That's why everything comes out at that moment what you think about it. So
Yeah, you definitely you don't mince your words, and one of the things you said, which obviously got Tyson quite upset. I think he took it a different way. I think he thought you were saying something to his wife, and then the word coward as well. He didn't like you calling him a coward. Do you want to explain what you meant, just for clarity?
well, look, nothing is clarity. Tyson is unpredictable. You never find what he's gonna do and what he's gonna say and what is means by saying that. Then he calls everybody piece of shits and the rats so it's good. But then you call him something like coward or something. He's getting mad about it. So if you're not gonna call anybody, nobody's gonna call him about that. What I meant, being a coward, I didn't mean he is scared of Alexander Usyk. He's not scared. He's a fighter. He's a professional fighter. He's been in 30 professional fights, so he knows exactly that. He's not scared to Alexander Usyk, but he's still scared losing to Alexander Usyk. He's still scared of his loss. That's what I mean. I would never ever gonna call somebody else father, somebody else wife about those beach or never ever in my life. I've been in this for a long time, and the last thing, you wanted to call somebody else's wife. That's crazy about it, and I would never. Then I met about the bitch because he has a lot of bitches in his camp around him. So that's what I asked. One of his bitch gonna hit him with a frying pan. That's what I meant. But never ever I meant about about his wife.
Okay, that explains.
And I'm not backing up. Don't think I'm backing up and I'm saying like, forgive me, I get on my knees. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just explaining what I mean, what I meant, and I said that.
I have a feeling that this conversation between yourself and Tyson may continue at the Fight Week press conference. Hopefully, all being well. Just want to ask you, what did you think of his body shape? We saw pictures of him come out. Obviously, he looked very different to the one the way he was in the Ngannou fight.
We're not sure those pictures was accurate. Okay. Look again. He's been caught with drug cheatings. He's been caught with some gloves. He's been doing all kind of different stuff. Again, this man is unpredictable. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm not saying he's a good person, but he's different. He thinks he's promoting a fight. He calls everybody different names. He's loud. He's trying to fight in the press conferences. He's trying to do anything. He's throwing chairs and all of that is show. We do understand that, but when it comes to reality, it's I don't have to talk. His people doesn't have to talk. These two men will talk in the ring, then they meet. And I will believe that fight is happening when I hear a ring, bang, first round.
Last question, Igis. Turki al-Sheikh, His Excellency, mentioned that no matter what, if one of them pulls out, there'll be another opponent available. I'm assuming that will be Hrgovic. So will Hrgovic more than likely be fighting on this card against somebody else if it's not Tyson or Usyk?
As far as I know, Hrgovic is fighting on March 8th in Riyadh. And if he's going to be so quick to after March 8th to fight, to be scheduled on that, I don't know. If that fight is not happening, it must be Hrgovic because he is a mandatory ABF. Alexander cannot fight anybody else or gonna go stripped from the IBF. So if that fight is not gonna happen, again for some reason, and Tyson is not gonna be available for that fight, so His Excellency guaranteed what the fight is gonna happen. The date is gonna be saved for the fighter.
Good stuff. Any last message to Tyson Fury if he's watching this?
As Alexander Usyk said, don't be afraid. You're not going to be alone.
Ms. EGIS, KLIMAS, thank you for your time. This interview was powered by IPMB.
Fear. Most people are governed by their habits, their fears, and their opinions of others.